Hello, we are team number 5 from group 403 and our STEM project is named Green Nova. My name is Jimena Vasquez.
My name is Regina Torres.
My name is Elena Villarreal.
My name is Sofía Lozano.
My name is Alexia Feliciano. Okay, well, to start, we have the problem and objective. Uh, our main problem is that we seek to address the inadequate management of the organic waste that this can cause um, environment impacts like bad odors, methane emissions, and form toxic chemical and biological substances. Our proposal is to treat these wastes through their correct disposal and use and compost it. Now, our main objective is to transform the organic and degradable waste into compost without harming the environment in the process.
The purpose activities. Well, in this project aims to provide a sustainable solution to organic waste management through the design and implementation of a compost bin. This tool transforms household, school, or community organic waste into compost, which is a natural fertilizer that enriches soil for gardening and urban agriculture. In addition to reducing landfill waste, the compost bin promotes environmental awareness and encourages eco-friendly habits by supporting organic matter recycling and greener relationship with the environment.
Now we have the necessary resources. We use plastic hose, industrial silicone, prototype pot, ice pick or drill. In this case, we use mostly the drill. And in total, we spend 190 pesos. Now I'm going to explain a bit of the making process and how it works. First, we have a bigger pot and a smaller pot. The smaller pot, we cut this part and we refill the holes that it has like a little holes. We refill this with silicone. Then on this bigger pot, on the this part, we make some holes for there to drain the organic waste or the water. We make the holes with the drill. After that, on the smaller pot, we make like a circle for there to be this little tube so it can drain the water and the organic waste. We also make that hole with the drill. It was a little difficult than on the other pot because we can reach the perfect amount of space. After that, we paste this tube to the little pot, so with silicone. And after that, like a final step, we paste both together. This prototype works because it can first be used to making the compost, and then it can be used for you like personal use, like to have plants, your own plants. You can here like first make some compost and the organic waste, the liquids that the organic waste drains will be drained from here, these little holes, and then they will be drained to this little pot. On well, it will reach a time that it will be like full and all the liquids will drain like in here. Then, after you have your compost and you plant your seeds or flowers, it can also be used to drain the water, like you should frequently add to your plants.
Okay, so the implementation of our project involves several players, and each player has a specific role to ensure the success of a project. So first is us as a team, and we are responsible for the design, the construction, and the maintenance of the compost garbage tank, as well the managing the organic waste generated within the school. Then we have the CDEP, which is the educational institution that will provide the necessary space and support the project with the adoption within the school community. And finally, we have the students that play the most important role by contributing organic waste from their homes and actively participating in our project. Now, we establish some indicators for us to evaluate the impact of our project and to ensure that the objectives are being done. Within these indicators, first we have um, the monthly production of compost as a result of the process, which will help us to measure the level of waste utilization. Then we have the Then we have the number of people involved in the process, like the students, the teachers, and the families that are participating in the project. Then another key indicator that will be is the estimated reduction of waste sent to landfills, which will help to quantify the project's positive environmental impact. And finally, one of our objectives was to make conscious about the bad use of the organic waste. So we are doing pre and post project surveys that are going to help us to measure the level of environmental awareness acquired by the participants.
Finally, but in conclusion, this efficient compost generator was developed as a practical solution to the problem of poor waste management. It promotes the separation and transformation of organic waste into compost, reducing landfill use and benefiting the environment. The project aims to raise awareness about the need to change our habits, showing that simple actions and accessible technology can lead us toward a more sustainable future.
Hello, my name is Jales Kinasulial, and today I'm going to be discussing about the conclusion about this project. If you're wondering, how does the probability and statistics relate to all of this? It does so when you ask yourself, how likely is it that the compost will work? What amounts in percentage do you need for every layer? How humid should it be? How much will this help the population? First of all, probability is a numerical representation of the likelihood that an event will occur. Like, how likely is it that the organic waste will start to decompose? Statistics, on the other hand, is the practice or science of collecting and analyzing numerical data in large quantities, like how many people in a neighborhood use compost. I think statistics can give you an estimate in the changes of the environment, or how does the compost keep changing over time as it decomposes, and just like that. Use probability to say, oh, the bottom layer needs to reach this height, oh, I need this amount of leaves and sticks for the brown layer, and so on. Both probability and statistics are highly important for the environment, and I believe compost is too, as it can help plants grow faster and reduce organic waste.
Thank you for your attention.